So wedding season is here. This is a good time today, guys. I wish you were all live with us in the audience. As we get ready to RSVP, there are usually a few tricky etiquette questions that come up.
That sure is right. There are unspoken rules that we're expected to follow, whether we're planning a wedding or whether attending it. So etiquette expert AkilahSiti, the owner and operator of Etiquette Femme, is here with answers. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
We need you.
We need a lot of etiquette this morning. That has nothing to do with weddings.
No.
But let's start from the beginning because these rules are always changing for all of them, but it starts with the invite.
Right.
So what are some things that we can know about, whether we get an invite, what that panic, whether we can we ask to bring another person? Like, how does that all work?
Oh, no, that's one of my pet peeves.
Okay, all right.
Sorry. So you keep the invites simple. So it's who's hosting. So it used to be the parents, and oftentimes now it's going to be the bride and the groom who are inviting people to their event. Then you put the bride's name and then the groom's name, the location, time, and date. That's simple.
Yes.
That's simple. Everything else goes on like a details card. So, and you'll have an RSVP card and a details card. The details card is where you would put who do I want to bring another person, and the RSVP card will say specifically who is invited to the wedding.
And that's it.
Yes.
What about online invitation? I got to ask about this because some people have been getting online invitations now for weddings. You don't think so?
You still like the faux pas.
Right, that would be a faux pas.
Oh, I guess I've gotten an invitation, but then it says handle
Save
all
the
the
date.
RSVP online, so you don't have to send anything back. Because I hear from people that have weddings all the time, they're like, God, we're spending half the time calling people to find out if they're coming. It's just so much easier sometimes to do it online.
You have to be aware of the demographics with that too, because if you have older people, they may not RSVP that way.
True.
I want to ask a backup question to what John said, because this is actually my own personal experience. Okay, so when we were getting married, they, one person, your guest, your husband or significant other.
Right.
Well, I had someone that asked to bring themselves and like their 4 kids.
Oh my God, no.
I'm not even kidding. And kids weren't invited to the wedding. So how do you combat something like that? What do you do?
On the details card, it's your wedding. Exactly. You can
Right.
politely just have somebody, I would have my maid of honor or my best man, I would have them, you know what, they're having a small, quaint wedding, so maybe we could just not have the 4 kids. Or if people are determined to bring their kids, I've suggested for couples to have a room with a babysitter.
Okay. Are there some things that we should absolutely not put on an invite, like if you had it there?
Cash only. Like those different types of things,
Right.
Like I only want cash. So you want to avoid those things. Nowadays, websites have allowed us to put all the faux pas things onto our websites, like what we want and all those different things can go onto the website, but not the official invite.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
What about RSVPing? Because I know that's, like we said, that's sometimes a hassle to get people to do it.
I mean, this is what Lakeisha was saying. I want to add people to your wedding. Okay, so let's think about that first of all.
Right.
So please never handwrite in that, oh, I'm bringing my significant other, if it's a new significant other.
Right.
Because most of the time the couple will know if you've had if had longevity in a relationship, and they'll put that person's name on there.
On the envelope too, yeah.
And RSVP, even if you are not showing up. A lot of people just assume that if I don't show up, or if I don't RSVP, that they understand I'm not showing up.
I'm bad at that. I got to admit, I'm like, oh, I can't go to that one. Or I'll just like text. They're like, can you just please send back the card like a normal human being?
Yeah.
All right, gifting.
Yes.
This is
what
the
are
one.
the gift guidelines?
Okay, so send the gift to the home, not bringing the big cappuccino maker or the espresso maker to the event, okay? Like, this is what I got you, because that's pretty much what you're saying. So you want to have that sent to the home, and you're not going to ask for gifts on the invite, like we said earlier. So the gifts information will be on the details, or you have somebody in charge. It's kind of taboo to even ask for gifts for a wedding.
And what about cash?
Cash. You can bring cash. I mean, I would offer cash or the registry. So don't do a handmade gift like, this is what I did for you, okay?
Okay, this is what Lakeisha's talking about, which is not going to name names, right?
Not going to use it. But
Right.
So it's either cash or the registry. And I would send cash a nice official check with both of their first and last names on it. That's probably their first official couple money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always wondered that, writing the check. I'm like, wait, do I do their individual?
And
Yes,
Mrs.
okay.
or whatever the couple's name is.
All right, now this one has got us talking. Is if you're asked to be a bridesmaid or a groomsman and you've just done 90 of them, or it's so expensive, can you see that I'm trying to find out how to say no to this?
Right.
I mean, we are all adults and we can say no.
Yeah.
You just like, I would say, you know what, my budget would not allow me to participate, but I will definitely be an usher or help you out in any other way. If we're sealing envelopes, I will be there for you, but I really cannot participate in the wedding this year.
What if they know your budget will allow and you just don't want to do it?
You can say
Yeah.
do.
You're
Yeah.
like, I'd rather be a guest and watch you guys get married versus being a part of all the hoopla.
And they should
Yeah.
get the hint at
yeah.
that point.
How many
It's
ways
such
can
a
you say
commitment.
it?
I
It
mean,
is.
Oh, it's such a commitment.
It is.
Yeah.
And you know, some people turn into bridezillas or they
Yes.
get a little wild. And
You know,
that
you got
can
like 15
jeopardize.
bridesmaids with like matching outfits, and then
Uh.
like your bachelorette party is in like another like 6 states
Yeah.
away.
And
Right.
people don't know each other. They're
Right.
dealing. No, I don't want to deal with that.
I'm so with you.
It's always so tough too because if they were in your wedding and you got to return the favor,
They're going to do that? Oh,
Yeah.
no, you'd have to say yes to that.
Yeah, you
I think
do.
if you,
I would.
If they did it for you, you got to do it back for
You
them.
have to reciprocate.
All right, we have so many other questions, but we can't get to them all now. So you can check out more about Akilah on our website, AkilahSiti.com.